right, it is game time. Well, we are officially a week into the 2023 baseball season. The Giants are coming off of a 6-game road trip. They are 3-3. That is before the home opener today as they face the Kansas City Royals.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. A lot of fans expected to come out today. But to preview the game and to talk a little sports, Damon waking up early once again, coming and hanging out, braving the elements, the wind and the rain. Good morning.
Good morning, Gianna, Jocelyn. Great to be with you both. Thanks for having me out here. There's something beautiful about an empty ballpark.
I know.
And I don't know why I've always loved an empty ballpark. It's gorgeous out there, and the weather is supposed to radically improve about 10 o'clock this morning. The rain's supposed to blow out. I don't know if the sunshine's going to be blowing in.
You're like becoming a meteorologist here or something?
But that's what everyone cares about on opening day.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true.
We'll worry about winning after you worry about being dry. You know, that's kind of how fans want a nice opening day, home opener anyways. So hopefully it all goes very, very well for the Giants. They got on the airplane yesterday in Chicago feeling really good about themselves. All of those home runs, a good feeling on a long flight home. So hopefully they're ready to go and put on a show today.
I hope so, too, and I think fans are looking forward to that. And, you know, I was reading a couple of things, Damon, just looking at comparing the NL West to the AL West and just all the other divisions. NL West is stacked. When you have the star power from the Dodgers, what the Padres did in the offseason, what they hope to do this year, and, you know, sometimes the San Diego's a little down on their luck anyway, but do you think it's the division to watch this year?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, you're talking about a Ferrari and a Lamborghini sitting on top of the division in the Dodgers and the Padres. The Arizona Diamondbacks, I think, are going to prove themselves to be a little car that could go all season long. Rockies fans, thanks for coming. It's going to be a really long year. And the Giants are that team in the middle that if everyone plays great baseball, maybe they can put together a win total that sees a postseason. But catching the Dodgers and Padres is going to be a near impossible task based on, you know, the amount of ammunition they bring every single game. But the Giants just showed their ammunition might not be household names, but they got a little firepower, certainly against back-end pitchers. So the Giants are going to have to feast on 3, 4, 5 pitchers because 1 and 2 just shut the Giants down at Yankee Stadium on the south side. But hopefully they got a lineup that gets them through most of their series.
Yeah, what about these last 6 games, though? I mean, 15 home runs. They have 2 games where they won 16-6 yesterday, 12-3 on Monday. Is there anything surprising about this season so far?
Well, I mean, feast or famine, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we've seen so far. Really good pitchers have shut down a lineup that wasn't very ballyhooed coming in.
Yeah.
But then that unballyhooed lineup has really proven itself further down the rotation when they're seeing other teams less than pitchers. And that's where we are so far. You can't really take too much away from 6 games of data points. But we're off to, I'd say the Giants would say, you know, a good start based on the fact that they're going to have to, every team in baseball is going to have to hit home runs to score. Even with the shifts now illegal, it's still a game of power. It doesn't look like a lineup with a lot of power, but so far, the most amount of power through 6 games since 1901. So not bad. That's a pretty good start.
Yeah, I'd say so. And, you know, let us talk about some of these rule changes. We are, you know, 6 games in. How do you think everyone's adjusting to it? Are you liking it? Are you on board?
Well, so I don't think we have, again, data points. We don't have enough to see how shifts are really going to open up batting averages and all of the on-field changes, but just the pace of game change. That's been the dramatic change to baseball this year. And I think other than veteran pitchers who are having trouble getting out of their old routine and adapting it to a new routine, fans are liking it, the league is liking it, television partners are liking it, and I think there is something to be said for this rule change, which when it was proposed, I hated it, but watching 6 games of it, it's hard to argue. A brisker pace of game is good for, I think, everyone involved.
I think so, too, and to get people more involved into wanting to come out to the ballpark.
Yeah, and I think that's something that the Giants really want to see as far as this home opener, seeing fans out here. Let's look ahead to their matchup against the Royals this series. What are you looking at? Pitching? What are you looking for in the series?
Well, come out and show well at the start of the year. I mean, what are you looking for? You're looking for hits and runs. That's pretty much it in all of baseball. And I think they're looking to come out and put on a show for a fan base, which a lot of people are saying is, you know, ready to step further away from baseball than they've been. I know that the attendance concerns are well discussed, so hopefully a decent start, some home runs, some firepower, and some good weather eventually shows up to get everybody back to the ballpark. The ballpark's a great place to be, no matter whether you got a good or bad baseball
Yeah.
team. I mean, they would have shut down Wrigley Field a long time ago if bad baseball teams kept people from going to baseball games. And I think the Giants are better than a bad baseball team. I don't know if they've got great baseball team in them, but it is America's most perfect ballpark. I've said that for years.
I like that.
There is nothing wrong with this place at all. It's perfect. And they got $9 beers.
I know, and we're going to talk about that in the 7 o'clock hour. So join us for that. You need to come hang out with us because since you brought it up, you're going to discuss it too. But yeah, hopefully things will dry out a little bit and get a little bit less rainy and less windy for first pitch, Jess. So fingers crossed.
It is drying up just in time for first pitch. Yes, you can keep